Dear students, welcome to the online class of class 10 arranged by Gop Gomadi Pilot High School and presented by MD Badsha Shikder, Assistant Headmaster in charge, Gop Gomadi Pilot High School. We all know that COVID-19 is on across the world. The world is about being paralyzed by the effect of COVID-19. All the educational institutions of Bangladesh have already been closed due to COVID-19. Our educational activities are being hampered due to this COVID-19 virus. So, the government of Bangladesh has already decided to hold classes online. According to the direction given by Ministry of Education, Bangladesh, Government Pilot High School has already decided to hold online classes. In continuity of it, we have already taken decision to hold online classes regularly in our school. I am Mr. Badsha Shikder, now going to hold English class of class 10. Today's topic is transformation. Formation of sentences. Today's topic is transformation of sentences. Transformation sentences means to change a sentence without changing the meaning of a sentence. There will be only structural changes of sentences. Trans means change, form means shape, appearance. Transformation together means change the shape of a sentence, change the form of a sentence without changing meaning. Transformation of sentences really means change the shape of a sentence or structural change of a sentence. Now I am going to discuss simple, complex and compound sentence. Let's learn the definition of simple sentence. What do you understand by simple sentence? A simple sentence means a sentence which has one subject and one predicate. That is, a simple sentence consists of only one principal clause. Now, I am going to cite an example. I shall go to school. In this sentence, I's subject, go is predicate, and this is a single principal clause. Simple sentence. So, simple sentence means a sentence which is consisted of only one principal verb. In this sentence, I is subject, go is predicate verb. So the sentence which has only one subject and only a predicate verb is called simple sentence. And if we think in sense of clause, in this sentence only one principal clause, that is, I shall go to school. The sentence is able to express its meaning completely. Complex sentence. Complex sentence. What is called complex sentence? Let us learn the definition of complex sentence. Complex sentence means a sentence which has two subjects and two predicate verbs. Two subjects and two predicate verbs. In another way, we can explain the sentence which has one principal clause and more than one subordinate clause is called complex sentence. Now I am going to cite an example of complex sentence. If you come, I shall go. In this sentence, you and I are two subjects, come and go are two predicate verbs. That is, in this sentence, there are two subjects and two predicate verbs. If we explain in other way, in this sentence, if you come is subordinate clause and I shall go is principal clause. If you come is subordinate clause and I shall go is subordinate principal clause. So it is an example of complex sentence because it has two parts. That is subordinate clause and principal clause. And in other sense, this sentence has two subjects and two predicate verbs. And it is called complex sentence. If you come, this portion of this large sentence does not indicate the complete meaning, but if I add I shall go, then the sentence will express its full meaning. I shall go is principal clause because this portion of this sentence is completely able to express its meaning. So it is called complex sentence. Now let's learn compound sentence. Compound sentence. Compound sentence. What is called compound sentence? Let's learn the definition of compound sentence. Compound sentence means a sentence which has two principal clauses and two principal clauses are joined with co-ordinary conjunction. Now I am going to cite an example of compound sentence. I went to বরিশাল বরিশাল and met him. In this sentence, two principal clauses are joined with coordinating conjunction and. I went to Borishal. This is a principal clause, and I met him. This is a principal clause. These two principal clauses are joined with coordinating conjunction and. So we can see that compound sentence means a sentence which has two principal clauses, and these two principal clauses are joined with coordinating clause and. Dear students, we have already learned the definitions of three sentences. Now I am going to change some sentences from complex to simple or simple to complex, etc. CPX. CPX stands for complex. Though he is poor, he is honest. Though he is poor, he is honest. In this sentence, though he is poor is subordinate clause and his honest is principal clause. Though he is poor, this sentence cannot express his need fully. But he is honest, this portion of the sentence is completely able to express his meaning. So he is honest is principal clause, and though he is poor is subordinate clause. So it is a complex sentence. Now we are to turn this complex sentence into simple one. SP. SP stands for simple. Now we are to change this complex sentence into simple one. In spite of or despite his being poor, he is honest. Dear students, look at this sentence. In spite of his prepositional phrase, or despite his being poor, he is honest. Now, when we now when we shall turn this sentence into simple one, we have to omit though, and in that place we have to say in spite of or despite. We know that though he is poor, in this sentence he is subject to the verb each. The possessive form of he is his. If there is verb to be, that is a, me, the, was, were, we have to put being in that place. In spite or despite his being poor, he is honest. He is honest. This sentence remains unchanged in simple sentence because this is principal clause. We know that principal clause is now changed in simple sentence. Only subordinate clause is changed. That is, the structural change occurs in subordinate clause. We have put in spite or despite in the place of though, and in the place of he we have put his, and we have put be in the place of is. In spite of or despite his being poor, he is honest. In this sentence, only one principal clause. That is, this sentence is called simple sentence. Now, I am going to turn this complex sentence into compound one. CPD. CPD stands for compound. He is poor, but he is honest. He is poor, but he is honest. He is poor, but he is honest. In this sentence, two principal clause is joined with coordinating conjunction, but we can't write this sentence in this way. He is poor, but honest. These two, that is, he is poor, he is honest, these two principal clauses are joined with but. So we can say that this is compound sentence. Now I am going to cite another example. Number 2, CPX. I am so weak that I cannot walk. I am so weak that I cannot work. This is a complex sentence. Now we have to turn this complex sentence into simple one. SP stands for simple sentence. I am too weak to walk. I am too weak to walk. In this sentence, I is subject and am is keeper. I is subject, am is keeper, so we consider it is a simple sentence. We notice that so is replaced by to and that is replaced by to. We also notice that from that to cannot has been deleted in simple sentence. In the second sentence, what is keeper, and in simple sentence only to has been added before one. I am going to repeat it. So is replaced by to. That is replaced by to. And in simple sentence, that from that to cannot has been deleted. From that to cannot has been deleted. In simple sentence, to has been added before one. Now we can tell that I subject, am is keeper. So only one subject and one keeper. It is called simple sentence. Now turn this CPX into CPD. We have already learned CPD stands for compound. I am very weak and so I cannot walk. I am very weak. This is a principal clause. I cannot walk. This is a principal clause. So two principal clauses have been joined with and so. We can only use and. If we do not use so, there is no problem. CPX, SP, CPD. Now, cite another example. We CPX, we eat so that we can live. We eat so that we can live. We eat so that we can live. We eat so that this is subordinate clause. We can live in single clause. And two sentence has been joined with so that. In this sentence, we and we, two subjects, and eat and live is are free verbs, two free verbs. So you can tell that this is a complex sentence. We have to turn this complex sentence into simple one. We eat to live. We eat to live, or we eat in order to live. In this sentence, we eat to live is a only principal clause. We eat to live is a principal clause. We eat in order to live. This is the same sentence. We notice that to so that has been replaced by to or in order to. Two principal clause in this sentence to has been used to make this complex sentence into simple one. So that has been replaced by to. We also notice that in simple sentence from so to can, again say in simple sentence from so to can has been deleted. In that place to has been put. So we eat to live is only one principal clause, that is single principal clause, and it is simple sentence. We subject, live is main verb, so it has only one subject and only main verb. It is simple sentence. Now turn this sentence into compound one. CPD. CPD stands for compound. We eat so that we can live. In this sentence, we can live is our purpose. Our act is we eat. So, at first, we have to put the portion of the sentence indicating purpose. We can live. We want to live and we eat rice. New word want has been brought here in order to make the sentence meaning clear. In this sentence, and has been used to join two portions, that is two principal clauses. We want to live, this is a principal clause. We eat to rise, this is a principal clause, and these two clauses has been joined with conjunction, coordinating conjunction, and. Dear students, we have already learned some idea of simple, complex, and compound sentence. You must watch this class more and more and drawing this video backward and forward, and you will be able to understand this topic. We have already discussed the definition of simple sentence, definition of complex sentence, the definition of compound sentence, and cited some example. And you will watch this video at your respective home, and I expect that you will be able to understand this topic. Thank you very much for watching this video class, that is online class, and see you again.